the Noida authority has issued guidelines regarding growing menace of attacks by pet dogs. Keeping a dog without registration will now attract a penalty of 2,000 rupees in Noida. If someone's hurt by a pet dog, then a fine of 10,000 rupees will be imposed. Registration of pet dogs or cats has been made mandatory till 31st of January next year. Penalty will be imposed in case of non-registration. Sterilization and anti-rabies vaccination of pet dogs has also now been made mandatory. Let me go across to my colleague Ishika for more on this. Ishika, just to explain to us, number of guidelines have been set by the Noida authority. This comes on the back of a series of attacks by stray as well as pet dogs. But over here, of course, accountability being fixed on owners of pet dogs where there are reports of attacks taking place, or there are certain precautionary steps which have also been advised by Noida authority.
Yes, Tanima, as you clearly said, that after a series of cases where we have seen that, the dog bites have also, been fatal. After that, the Noida authority has now issued guidelines for the pet owners now. They have said that the last day for the registration of pet animals is January 1, 2023. And also they have made it, compulsory for the pet owners to, do sterilization as well as provide vaccines for to the pet dogs. If it is not done, then a fine of 2,000 rupees will be levied on the pet owners. And also it is now being, said by the Noida authority that in case, these pet dogs go and harm someone, then the pet owners will be made responsible in this and they will be charged a fine of rupees 10,000. So, these are some big guidelines, that the Noida authority has now issued and asked the pet owners to follow. Because we have seen, Tanima, if you remember, in the past few weeks also we have seen where, a dog bite, was very much fatal because a 7-month-old baby lost his life. And after that, we saw residents also coming to the streets as well. And what, when we talked to them, Tanima, what they were saying that more than the animals, it's the pet owners who are in fact, safeguarding these dogs. They are not taking responsibility. They are not taking accountability of these, these accidents, these cases. And, that is what needs to be done. They need to be made, responsible. And now also, we also talked to them and they were saying that, when the Noida authority was coming to take the dogs away, these pet owners, sat on the streets and were putting pressure on the Noida authority not to take the dogs away. So, they definitely must be very happy after this guidelines have been issued by the Noida authority. And we will, definitely have to wait and watch how it turns out because, what we have been witnessing for the past couple of weeks is that, the pet owners also, they have become a bit, what we can say, they have been, trying to make it emotional rather than, fixing, taking the blame. And now Noida authority has also said that for that, they are also going to make shelters as well for these dogs. But these shelters will have to be maintained by the RWAs of the society. But the pet owners will also, should also be there to clean their own dogs. So these are certain guidelines now the Noida authority has issued. Over to you.
Right, Ishika. Thank you so much for joining us with that.